What's going on, everybody? Tanner with another video. Hope you're all having a great day, and in today's video I have something special for you guys. We're going to be having a little fun here on my computer and showing you guys something that's very interesting, while I'm also going to get you guys involved in this project. So I'm not sure exactly where to start with this video and what's going to happen, but basically I was on YouTube. I watch different videos all the time. I watch car videos, I watch business videos, I watch random entertainment videos. I'm not just the person that makes the videos, I'm also a consumer on the YouTube side. I like to watch videos, I like to be entertained. I don't watch TV, I don't really watch movies, but I do enjoy the occasional YouTube video every day. So basically I was going through YouTube and I see these videos of people basically paying celebrities, internet celebrities, real life celebrities, whatever it is, paying them to make a video saying something specific like happy birthday to their mom or whatever it is. They're paying 50 bucks per person, 100 bucks a person, 200 bucks per person, whatever it is, to have someone make a custom video basically. So what I wanted to do is go on this website and show you guys everything that's going on and sort of some of the people that are being featured on there, and then I want to find a business person, someone that's made a lot of money online, not necessarily online, but in any business in general, and has become very successful from it, and then we are going to actually go on there, find that person, and I'm going to go on my Instagram and ask you guys, what should we ask this person? Because instead of telling them to say happy birthday, that doesn't really mean much. I would like to get advice from this specific person. So I'm going to ask you guys, what should we ask this specific person? And then we're going to ask them and get the video and see what happens. But before we get started, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. But now let's head on to my computer. Okay, so we're on my computer now. As you can see, this is what it's called, Cameo. They're not paying me for this. I wish they were paying me for this, because now people that are watching this video are probably going to go on there, buy this or do this. I found this from another YouTuber. And, well, I wouldn't consider myself a YouTuber, but I found this from a YouTuber. But we go through here, a lot of these people I don't really know. Maybe you guys know them. I know Riff Raff, I know Chumlee from Pawn Stars. I'm sure some of these people I know from, different TV shows and movies and things. I just don't recognize here from these pictures and by their actual names. Like Sean Kingston. Who we got? Kyle Massey from Corey. That's an old picture right there. I didn't watch Corey in the House, but I know that's what he looked like then. I know he doesn't look like that now because one of my friends is pretty close with him. This lady looks familiar, but I'm not sure. Bam Margera, I definitely know who he is. Love those movies. Soulja Boy, that's where I actually saw the video from. It was a video about this cameo, but with Soulja Boy and Vardon. I know them from David Dobrik's vlogs. Chuck Liddell, pretty awesome guy, very smart. He was a UFC champion. Andy Milonakis, I've seen him do his YouTube live streams. All these people I see, but I wouldn't really know exactly what to ask these people. I could pay them to say happy birthday or, go follow me on Instagram or whatever it is, but really it's not going to be worth my time and my money. I send them 50 bucks or whatever it is, but what do I get out of that actually? What is the actual point? What is my end goal with this? With everything I do, I like to have an end goal and sort of see the long-term vision instead of sort of just, waste time and waste money. So right here, you see all these people. This guy's an entrepreneur, the Fat Jewish. He's basically just a comedian on Instagram, has a lot of followers. But as you probably saw as we scrolled through, I've gone through every single person on here. There's Jordan Belfort, but he hasn't done any of them, so I didn't really want to go with that one. Plus, he's charging way too much for what he was doing. What else do we have? Drake Bell. He actually follows me on Instagram. I'm not sure why, but whatever. I'm not complaining here. But after going through every single category here on the left and trying to figure out, who should I actually choose for this video? Who should I pay? Should I pay 10 people 50 bucks? Should I pay one person 500? Should I pay one person 1,000? Depending on the level of celebrity or success, whatever you want to value them by. So what I did was, the end person that I found that I wanted to do this with, Kevin O'Leary. I'm sure you guys have seen him. Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. I'm gonna roll some quick clips right here of who he is and how much money he's worth. Actually, let's look it up real quick. Kevin O'Leary net worth. Of course, sometimes these aren't always accurate. 3.7 billion. This is from October 9th, 2018. But he does a lot of stuff. He's a musician. He has some wine businesses. He's involved in a lot of businesses, as you know, from Shark Tank. He says he's a photographer, best-selling author, all these things. Very popular guy, not necessarily a celebrity, I would say, but he's someone that's very successful and has made a lot of money. So what I'm doing right here, as you can see, you put who's this video for, text the video to, the specific instructions, etc. Instead of saying this right here, the happy birthday or whatever, I want to ask him something. I want to ask for advice, because as you can see, this costs 500 bucks to get a video from him. He makes these videos and he's getting paid 500 bucks to take like a 1-minute video or whatever it is. So I want to make sure this is value packed, something that actually benefits us instead of just sort of, waste our time, like I said. So what I'm going to do right now is go onto my phone and post on my Instagram story and get some feedback from you guys to see what you want me to ask Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank. And then we're going to make it happen and book this thing and see how long it takes for him to get back to us and make it happen. So let's hop on my phone and I'll see you there. Here we are on my Instagram. As you can see, it's snowing right now in a lot of northeastern states. This is in New York, I believe. Look at this Huracan Performante shooting flames. That's crazy. So what I'm going to do, basically, go to my story here. Let me flip the camera, and this is what I'm going to do. Okay, everybody, I'm working on a project right now for all of you, and I want to know if you could ask one question to Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, what would it be? Let me know right now. Put it right here, and I'm going to check him out, and you'll see what this project is later on. So, see you there. And now we're going to post that, get some feedback and some results, and then we're going to go over those results, and then we're going to book this thing for you guys right here, right now, and we'll wait for the video to be sent and see what kind of advice we get. So I will see you when we're ready to book it. Alright guys, the story's been up for a little bit now, and we're starting to get some results. Some good questions are coming in. So I'm going to be going through all these questions and considering them. You know, a couple of these, you know, not really mean much, but there's a few responses I'm going to go through, check them out, and see which ones we could put together and ask Kevin O'Leary, and then we will book the video, so stay tuned. Okay, so it's been about 30 minutes to an hour now since I posted that Instagram story. I've gotten a lot of responses, a lot of okay questions and some bad questions. You know, a few good questions. I actually put together 3 questions, one of personal questions I wanted to ask him because I'm spending the money here, $500 to get this video made, and hopefully he accepts it because sometimes they can decline it and they don't have to actually make the video. So we'll see what happens. We go right here, we're on my computer now. We go to the Google Doc, as you can see, and you know, I wanted to put here in the description at least that I'm a 17-year-old serial entrepreneur that wants to have these questions answered. You know, I just wanted him to know that. I wanted to be aware of the situation and not just be like, so it's not just somebody that's asking like for a birthday message. So the questions I made right here, 3 of them, I didn't make them super crazy. I couldn't make them very long because I only have 250 characters I can use in the Cameo description. So the first question I have is, what trade-offs are non-negotiable for you as an entrepreneur? So basically what I'm trying to ask here is, you know, what things will you not give up for your business? Because as a person owning a business, you have to give up friends, you have to give up time, you have to give up a lot of things. So I wanted to ask him, you know, what are some of the things that you won't give up as an entrepreneur? So the second thing I asked, what was the biggest epiphany moment in your life? You know, what was that turning moment? What made you change and made you want to do bigger things, and what helped you get to, you know, this certain goal or certain milestone that you had? And the third one that I asked is, how much time do you personally put into a company you invest to? Because he's on Shark Tank, he invests into a lot of companies, so I sort of want to know, you know, how many people does he have helping him with this, and you know, how much time does he actually have to put into these situations in these certain companies? And there are tons of questions that I want to ask him, hundreds of questions I could ask him. I would love to do an interview with him, and you know, actually ask more in-depth questions, because I have to keep it very simple here, just because of how many characters we have to put in the description. So now, let's put in the Cameo and book this thing for 500 bucks so you guys can see it. Okay, we're gonna copy this. I think this is under 250. Specific instructions for Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful. Peace. Uh-oh, we're 7 characters over. Oh no. I'm gonna have to remove these spaces, guys. I know it doesn't look good. I'm gonna have to. And now, I'm about to press the button. Book now for $499. Let's make it happen. Alright, you can see it right here on my screen. The order has been completed. They're not gonna charge me, I don't think, until the video is done, but now we have to wait. So I will see you guys whenever it's done. I'm not sure when it's gonna be, a couple days, hours, who knows. So I will see you when we get the update. All right, it is time. I got the notification on my phone. It's been about 2 days now. It's 9:40 a.m. on Saturday, November 17th. I'm pretty sure I booked the video on November 15th. So let's go upstairs, go on my computer, and see this video and see what kind of advice Kevin O'Leary gives us, and then we're gonna break down that advice and see how much we can get out of it. You know, I would have loved to ask a lot more questions, more in depth, but they only allow 250 characters, so I didn't really have much room to ask. So I had to be very decisive with what I was asking, but at the same time, I wanted to get you guys involved. So now, I will see you on my computer. All right, so we're on my computer now. As you can see, we have the email right here that says success. Kevin O'Leary, aka Mr. Wonderful's video for Tanner Planets is ready. So now we're gonna click this link, we're gonna watch it together. I'm first just gonna watch it, and then we're gonna break it down and talk about sort of what's going on in this video and what kind of advice he gives us. So I'm excited. Just from this little thumbnail here, he has Jimi Hendrix shirt on, he has the nice little hat, and I'm pretty sure he has his guitar on. So let's check it out. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey Tanner, 17-year-old entrepreneur, that's pretty cool, and not easy to be one.
Uh-oh.
Now listen, what I want to tell you about entrepreneurship is something you got to understand right from the get-go. Think about it this way. People talk about life balance, you know, how you want to have time off all the time. You become an entrepreneur, you are going to work 25 hours a day, 8 days a week. That's what happens. And the reason you would do that, and why you can't trade this off, and why it's not negotiable, is everybody's competing around the world now. Right now, if you have a great idea, there's some guy in Mumbai or Shanghai, or maybe Hong Kong, that's getting up in the morning earlier than you and wants to kick your butt, and you got to compete globally. But the reason you would do this is the pursuit of personal freedom. Because if you are successful, you'll set yourself free. And that's really worth something later in life. So you got to work hard now to get something that's very, very valuable when you're older. That's called freedom, baby. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so he didn't really go through all of the questions that we asked. Sort of disappointing, but at the same time, he gave some great advice, basically saying that, you know, I asked him what's non-negotiable for him as an entrepreneur, and it's basically just working, like he said, 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, you know, basically outworking everybody else, because there's always going to be someone that's doing better than you, more than you, spending more time than you. So if you're not always trying to outwork yourself, then there's always going to be that other person right next to you, going faster than you, running faster, doing whatever it is, a lot better than you, when you could be, you know, that person doing better than the other person. And it's always just going to be a race to figure out who's better, who can make more money, you know, whatever it is, sort of like a competition. But what he was saying about it being more valuable at the end is basically just like, you know, freedom, like he said, being able to do what he wants. He's wherever he is right now, playing guitar, filming a video for $500. Took him like, what, a minute to make $500? So pretty good deal on his side. And hopefully I make $500 off this video, at least to pay for this video. But at least it's pretty cool to make that connection with him. I would have loved to make it, you know, more in-depth, like I said. So I could actually make that connection with him, because just saying I'm a 17-year-old serial entrepreneur, you know, that's not really gonna get his attention. I would say, you know, a lot of people can say they're entrepreneurs, but not everybody can back it up. So I wish I could have put in like some information to back me up and like sort of show him exactly what I'm doing. But like I said, there was a limit on what I could put. So yeah. So one piece of advice I would give to all of you guys now after doing this, you know, I sort of took the hit here, paying $500 for this video from Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, which is cool. But basically what I want to tell you guys is just always stay focused and, you know, stay consistent on whatever you like doing as far as business goes. You know, you want to sleep 10 hours a day, you sleep 10 hours a day, but there's going to be someone else that's sleeping 2 hours a day and, you know, making more money. But really, it's not just about working hard, it's about working smart at the same time. It's something I've definitely learned over some time. It's just that, you know, spending a lot of time staying up 24 hours a day isn't always just going to make you money and build your businesses. It's actually about figuring out exactly how to utilize your time and what to necessarily do in order to get to where you want to be. There we have it, the Kevin O'Leary video for $500. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and share this video so we can get more views and help me pay for this. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.